Welcome to Billionaire Path week 16. If you're new to this series, Billionaire Path is an episode where I, Julian, show you my journey towards having a net worth of $1 billion before I reach the age of 25. And this week, I'm just going to be showing you what I did, the changes I'm making, and everything I'm doing so that I'll reach that goal. Enjoy. It took me 5 days to learn this, but I'm going to teach it to you less than 60 seconds. So this is Billionaire Path Day 22, and if you're new in this series, this is a series where I, Julian, show you my journey towards having a net worth of $1 billion before I reach 25 years old. And this year currently make me 17, so I have 8 years to reach this goal. So I'm just going to be telling you what the struggle I face, or the shift I'm making, and all that. So distractions is very underrated. You might be distracted for you might have something to do, but another thing came up that does not contribute to your goals, and you'll be like, okay, let me just focus on this for 20 minutes and I'll go back to my work. That 20 minutes end up becoming 1 hour. That 1 hour end up becoming 3 hours. Before you know, you've spent your entire time on that distraction, and that is what I face. So what did I do so that I can, push it aside and all that? I reset my phone, I put a setting on my phone, like a lock screen setting and stuff. So I only have access to that apps, those apps that are distracting me for 1 hour a day. After 1 hour, it will lock and I'll not be able to have access to it again. So that is what I did, and I'll be seeing improvements there. So if you want to be very successful, or you have things to do, you have a goal and target, and you have things to do to contribute to that target, and there are distractions that are not contributing to that goal and that is keeping your time, just find a way to block it, and you see yourself be more productive. It took me 3 years to learn this, but I'm going to teach it to you in less than 60 seconds. This is very underrated, and do you know what that is? The little things. The little things are so underrated. Have you ever heard of the law of compounding, where every little thing compounds into something massive and humongous and huge? Everything that is big today became small yesterday. If you see something big today, it was smaller yesterday. You just keep compounding. The same thing when it comes to success. Success at first, progress looks invincible because it's too small for you to even recognize. But at the end, it compounds because before it becomes obvious that everybody knows. Even the same thing with destruction. Destruction starts from little, then it grows up and becomes something humongous. So if you're doing anything in life, just know that the little thing matters. Whether it's a distraction, or whether it's distractions, or whether it's success, whether it's losses, or anything at all, the little things matter. Even your health at a point. Anytime somebody is not healthy, it started from when it was little. It started little, then it ended up becoming something that is so massive that the person ends up dying or ends up having a permanent sickness or something huge. So if you're doing anything in life, always remember that the little things matter, because it ends up compounding into something humongous. Billionaire Path Day 24. Billionaire Path is an episode where I, Julian, share my journey towards having a net worth of $1 billion before I reach the age of 25. And I currently have an AI agency named Origin, where I build AI receptionist for real estate agents. So today I'm just going to be showing you behind the scenes of what I do and everything. So this is my email list. I've been sending out emails since 10 p.m. and it's currently 2 a.m. Although I want to confess though, I slept off at a point because I was so tired and everything. So this is just like a day in my life. So when I just wake up, I post my first video, because I post 3 times a day. And I post my first video in the morning, then second video in the afternoon, then last video in the evening. I send emails from 8 p.m. because I'm emailing realtors in the US and I'm in Nigeria currently. Specifically, I'm emailing realtors in California, and California time difference from me is 9 hours, so 8 p.m. to 9 hours, 12, I think, 11 in their time, and that is the best time I usually get replies and stuff. So that's what I always keep saying: study the analytics. From at a point where you're just starting out, you just want to test everything, and after you finish testing as much as you can test, you come back, review from things you have tested, and you will see the one that actually worked, and you back after you find the one that actually worked, then you back it up with volume and quality. Then the sky is your starting point. So from the different time when I started out, I was doing different time zones. until I realized that 8 p.m. is the best time to email realtors in the US, California to be specific. Yeah, I know of California, but I don't know of the rest. But when I was emailing prospects in Florida, I was starting from 4 p.m. Nigerian time. 4 p.m. Nigerian time. That's when I was starting out. But because that was the best time for realtors in Florida. But now in realtors in California, 8 p.m. Nigerian time is the best time to start emailing them. In my spreadsheet, I'm currently at 738 and I've not gotten any clients, guys. I get replies, but I don't get clients. So bro, it's not easy, bro. I'm not giving up, man. Not giving up, keep pushing. Even though there's no client, even though I reach 1,000 at least, still gotta push, man. Path day 26. So this Billionaire Path is an episode where I just, sharing my journey towards having a net worth of $1 billion before I reached the age of 25. And today I'm just going to be telling you what I did that failed and what I'm trying to do to, like, what I learned from the failure and what I'm put in place due to what I learned from the failure so that I will get further ahead. So one thing I understood was my content. My content in Instagram I've posted over 195 or 93 videos and I'm seeing 34 followers, which was a very big concern. So I had to tell ChatGPT and the rest. So I've decided to move my content to more of productivity and also get inspiration for Ali Abdal. I'm sure you guys must have heard him on YouTube because he's the trendy person now in the niche I'm about to go into. So I copy his video formats using my own expertise. I'm not going to copy his lessons, obviously, just his formats so that I can, get further. Because one thing I've learned is that when you're starting out, you use proven things to get ahead first. Then when you're now known, you can now bring in your own stuff. So that's what I'm planning to do, and hopefully I'll do it. And secondly, for my AI agency, I'm still doing outreach. Today I did follow-ups today, and at least I got one reply, but I'm still pushing. Before I even started, I thought maybe if you send like 100 code emails, you will get your first deal in 100 code emails. But it's not like that. You won't. It's not as rosy as people paint it on social media. But I'm not giving up. I'm still going. Gotta reach that goal, man. Is that I go? Is that I go? Is that I reach it or I die trying? There's no going back home. This is a day in the life of an aspiring billionaire. This is day 27 of me showing my journey on how I'll have a net worth of $1 billion before I reach the age of 25. And I've already drafted my to-do list for today, and that's the first thing I do every day. So what is first on my list? First on my list is to clean my storage, because I have many of my storage many of things in my phone that is taking my storage. So I have to clear them so that I can film more content and be able to post them on social media. Secondly is record reaction videos. This, those videos where I react to those videos for motivation and the rest. I have to record some batches of those content so that I can post. I can schedule them for the next 2 weeks. I already have this week's content planned and scheduled and everything. Thirdly is plan your content. I need to plan my content because I noticed that from my analytics, my content isn't really doing well. So I have to restructure, replan from the lessons I've learned. I have to replan my content so that I can, grow better and get more followers. Fourthly is schedule and edit all my YouTube videos. I've already recorded all my YouTube videos around 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. today. So I have to edit all of them and schedule it for next 2 weeks. So fifthly is read. Jam is coming out April and I have to read, educational stuff. Sixthly is email. I email over 50 realtors a day. Is a non-negotiable for me because I own an AI agency named Origi where I beat area specialists for real estate agents. So I need to email prospect every single day. So yeah, this is the day. So that was my day in the life. Basically how my week went. This is Billionaire Path week 16 and I'll see you in week 17.